Alright, so we're gonna hit this up real quick. We got a demo review of an ESEA-Main match for SDK. So this is the first one, I believe, on my channel. We'll get right into it. More to come. We'll just fast forward past all this. So yeah, we're basically gonna see what he could have done better, what he can do better. Let me turn on the volume a little bit. 0.05, that's good enough. Get to the actual gameplay. So we got knife round. Not a big deal, usually. Okay. And now let's find him. So here we go, they start out T side. Let's see what's gonna happen. Actually, there's gonna be a little pause, so speed up past that. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going into it. So let's see what they start out with here for pistol round. This looks like it's going to be like a little B smoke XQ. They got a lurker connector. Okay, that's just a whiffed shot. Not a big deal. Happens. Glocks are random. At least you guys got plant. That's good. And I think this is going to be a gun round, or saving for the next round to get guns. But let's see what happens here. I guess what you could have done there is just committed. Like, you kind of like half-assed it a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Looks like just a quick B rush here. And they like double peaked monster. That was a little weird, but so again, nothing crazy. So first gunner, let's see. Let's try like get an idea of where you're defaulting and stuff like that. See flash mid, that's good. You're the first one. Looks like he's there doing like a what is 3-2-3-1-1. Yeah, so it looks like you're working 3A. It's pretty normal. Holding for your teammate. Then you're moving up. I guess what would be important for something like this is like, I guess a smoke right there, bathroom, but they don't really have ops or anything, so that's not a big deal. You guys work towards long A. Let's see. Looks like it's gonna end up being a long A. You guys are kind of making a lot of noise. You have like a lot of time you don't really have to dedicate, and at this time they already have 3 here. I feel like that one guy in bathroom is gonna either win the round or lose the round. This is kind of like an awkward angle. You guys pull it out though, which is good. And here, I don't think this is good. Like, should get off right away. He could easily killed you as well. Especially since your teammate already has kind of control there. But again, not a big deal. Here you should be saying to your teammate, like, if I shoot, you peek, which kind of looks like you may have. I'm not sure. Like, I don't hear the comms, obviously, so looks like you did a good job there, though. And now you're 1 and 2, so pretty normal. Again, it looks like you're going to that 3-1-1 again, which is, I would say good, but let's see how you react to this situation here. So now that they're pushed up, your teammate should not be in playground after that smoke has been popped, but looks like he gets 3, so not a big deal. So just standard eco around there, nothing too special. Let's Let's move into the next one here. So we're moving into a fast B. That flash is fine, I guess, but could be a little better. It's better if you flash like to the right, and your teammates can peek with it. Not too sure like what your role is exactly. I'm assuming like maybe like a second, third guy in. I don't know, that guy just got like a nice little exit kill there, no big deal. Let's get some actual gun rounds here. What is this? Okay, ooh. Slow down, slow down. There we go. You got your 3A going again, just fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like you guys smoked the bathroom. I could be wrong. May have missed it in the fast forward. Yeah, you guys did, so that's good. Right now they're playing, I don't know if that's a decoy. Yeah, it's a decoy. So that, I don't think you really had to smoke it off. For me, it seems like you kind of shy away from taking battles, which, you know, it can be a good thing. It's just different for me. I tend to like look for any battle, you know, but that's completely fine. It's just on this map, you kind of always, you're going to want to hold on to that smoke so you can have it late round or like for an execute. But so you're checking flank, that's fine. Iron at 2v2. That's unlucky. Peeked out a little too wide trying to get bomb. That's fine. I think a little bit like, once you saw that 25, I think you kind of just have to play for like, hoping that nobody's going to flank, and if they do, they can have the round, you know? Looks like it's headed into a B execute. And right away that guy's getting info at A. You guys don't have any like presence at all there, which is fine because you're going pretty much straight in the execute, but it's always good to have like maybe one guy go in connector, throw a molly, or go A. Here you get a nice little 2K entry. But now the guy big flanking has a good chance to win the round. Looks like he's going to kill you here. Yep. Now it's up to your teammates. One of your guys are kind of lit, so... yeah. Let's fast forward. Looks like you guys do pick up the round though, which is good. But yeah, almost always on like executes you don't really need to have all 5 people. I did notice you were kind of like later on in. I don't know if you're lurking because I didn't really get that information, but kind of looks. I don't believe you're lurking. It just looks like a second, third guy in type of thing. I think you told me support actually, so yeah, I could see this. I could definitely see that. Right now, I don't know. I'm kind of always paranoid of taking the route on the left wall, cause that way if he's bathroom right there, he has to completely like wide peek me, and then my teammates can trade. But it's fine. They're saving anyway. That's kind of risky pushing up along, but it's not a big deal either. Let me see the money situation. This looks like they're gonna probably pistol armor, I would say. Skip a little bit ahead. I guess you overcommitted a little bit, but I probably would do the same. Okay. Now they're actually gonna have a goodbye, so let's see how we play the situation here. Okay. So full nades against full nades. I got a couple of ops, one for each site, I'm assuming. So yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens here. So you're gonna nade your teammate. Definitely should have flashed there. I know he was opping, but still risky. If he'd peeked it, he definitely would have got one or two. And puts you kind of in a crappy spot to trade. So you guys have the 4 towards A this round. Not too bad. Something I do kind of see from you so far is like, I don't see the like confidence in your play. I know that sounds weird. You're doing good right now from what I've seen. I don't see like the aggressiveness, like the explosion, you know. Your teammates just kind of got picked for no reason. No flashes, kind of peek dry. Not a big deal. And you go for the trade. Nice shot. So you don't have much time. You have your 1 smoke. I would probably try to utilize it in some way. Maybe smoke plant or something. But also you could post. That's not a bad play necessarily. Again, it's with like the flank watching. It's a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes it's just go time. You know, you just gotta get in there and like secure the site. Hope for the best. Okay, nice try. Something that's very important is like, it's almost like RNG, like you're kind of gambling that, let's say somebody isn't flanking or like that they're coming from a certain direction, and you just like kind of go for it in like times like those, you know. That again goes with like the explosiveness. Like late round, you just kind of like, I don't know. I guess it comes with experience as well. So. So you're using your nades, that's good. Let me see what happens this round. Pretty much you just gotta trade that. I don't know. He kind of did hit a nice shot, but. Okay. Looks like you guys have, what, one more going around, and then it's going to be an eco if you lose. So you guys are working towards long. I wouldn't recommend peeking this without a flash ever. Usually just throw a flash behind and you're good. But it looks like it's going to work out. I think he's opping bathroom, from what I can tell on the mini-map. I've actually seen you get that kill on that same guy twice, doing some like weird angle in the bathroom. Just like, and his teammate's playing like ace site, so that's another weird thing. So now they have 3A. It looks like you guys do decide to go back. You guys kill the flank, which is big. You still have a lot of time left, though. Looks like you guys do commit into B, which is like, not a bad call. Hindsight, obviously. I can see exactly like on the map what they're doing. Like obviously you couldn't at the time, so. And again, here you need to go in like. you guys have already decided and committed to like send everybody B, you don't have nades, you need to go in and trade whoever just died, or like do your best to. It's possible that your IGL is just like, no, don't go, come back. But like you guys just don't have time for whatever you're doing right now. So he does get the opening pick, but see, like here again, you had to take that fight at the end of the day, no matter what. So. That's not bad. He had a nice shot. Lin is really good, actually. He's always been pretty solid. You guys do get the win there. You're still very low on money, though. Back to the 3-1-1. You do a good job, like, not getting too aggressive. I think your team should set you up a little better. Because it seems like you're going up long a lot, which, isn't bad as long as you have somebody with you. I've seen you go up long a couple times just by yourself. And that's not good, because let's say they're playing the tree rock setup, you peek that, and maybe you'll get one, but usually against good teams you shouldn't get any, no matter who you are. Or if he's opping it, of course, too. And I'm not too sure, I didn't see it actually. I don't know if you guys flashed behind you when you peeked, or if you flashed at all. But that's definitely important. I could be wrong, though. The other team's kind of low on money too, so it's a big round. You guys are taking it slow. Not too many nades left. Definitely, I would say if you're supporting, I would kind of pass up on the AK body armor. I would definitely go for like Tech 9 armor and all nades, because right there would have been very helpful. Kind of just set everybody up. This is another like full save pretty much. I don't think too much will come of it, but you never know. CSGO. I don't know what that guy was doing, but a little bit questionable. It's good that you traded him. Again, just an eco round, not a big, nothing to really speak upon there. Oh, it looks like you have 3,300. Let's see what you do. Let's go pistol, all nades. So again, you go with the glow. Especially in a situation like this when your whole team doesn't have nades really. Definitely huge for you to go like, even whatever you prefer, you know? Just so you have like that full nade set. Even one flash, I mean, one flash can change like a whole round, you know? So. And don't feel pressured to like use all your nades. I've seen you come into sight on B sometimes and you just throw all your nades. Just get rid of them, which is like good, but it's also nice to have it post plant. So you can use it for a kill late round, you know? So. Your guys' win condition this round would have been to go back A and take A control. But at B, they kind of like pretty much know what's happening. They have their spots set up. It's very hard to win. You do a pretty good job trading, usually, from what I can tell. So we're gonna go City side. Fast forward all this mumbo jumbo. Okay. It's like a pretty long intermission. Jeez, okay. So we're going into pistol round here, let's see. And we're paused. Okay, so we're live. What I can tell from here is that you're going to spot A, and you don't want to do this. If anything, you kind of want to let them push you back when you play, especially in a round like this. It looks like they do go late up A. They just, I'm guessing, hide there, wait for a push, and if nobody's going to push, then they're going to go up. But you should definitely have more info at A, because right now they're running up, right? This is exactly what they want you to do. They just play way back. Now you don't have info. I'm not sure if your teammate is spotting it. Let me see. He's just spotting the long push. So right now they could go completely up bathroom without any knowledge to either of you and be way close to you than you'd want them to be. Right now I don't know what the call was or why you guys both left A, but it looks like whatever they were planning on is working out. And again, they're inside already, and now you have like a close range battle. They have Glocks, and I don't think this round's gonna end well, from what I can see. Yeah, so you're dead already, and you're all rotating through CT, which I guess isn't bad. It's pistol round. It's kind of hard to be in position, but so you guys might actually pull this round off. Let's see. Oh, there you go. You guys pulled it off, but no offense, you guys didn't deserve to win that round. I think they pulled you off of B or A with one flash. So I always say going for these little boosts, especially when the other team is saving, but I guess this isn't bad. They do come up connector. A good team would probably have one guy go fountain, flashing in, and come from like both sides. I don't think it would really affect you that much. This is why I feel like I hate these little boosts usually. It does kind of work out for you, but so you guys recovered pretty well. A lot of CT side is just playing for info, I guess. It's like getting the info, falling back, and just like having an idea of where they are at all times. Like it doesn't always have to be like on your site, but you know, as long as everybody on CT their role is to like play for info and like know what's going on their site, and like in turn on the other site you can kind of play off of it. So you guys have short control. You're in connector, which isn't bad. I'd feel better if your teammate maybe had an op and then you came out like that, but it's fine. Could have gotten caught out exiting, but so they're just doing like the simple 3A setup, too long. You guys have your 2A. This is okay. Your teammate should be jump spotting now. Looks like he's like jiggle peeking long, which isn't necessarily bad, but you could totally get walked up on bathroom or whatever, and you're kind of in a tough spot. Usually you can get one, but you want to get more, obviously. This seems like a solid setup, though. He can help you from both sides. I think you're telling him to smoke right there. At this point in the round, maybe a little bit sooner, I would be pushing up for some info. Unless you had some at B already. Oof, you gotta win those, dude. That's all I have for you there. Okay, not a big deal. I think he came through that smoke like as it was going away, so it kind of looks like a one-way. So that happens. Next round, you still have money, so let's see. Not a lot of money, so we'll see how you play this one out. They do go heavy B, and you're in connector. I like that skin. I've never seen it before as well. Okay. so you gotta pick at B right away. Um, right now, this position, I guess it's kind of interesting. I guess I just wouldn't think to play it. This is kind of risky what you're doing. It's 5v4, but you guys don't really have money, so it's in a way a good thing. It just seems like a little bit too soon for me. I would usually wait a little bit longer, but it looks like it's gonna work out for you. So you do get the quick flank, and you're gonna have a gun as well to work with. No. If I see you throw that, I'm disappointed in you. No. You had the perfect flank, and you threw a flash, and now you're just back where you started, pretty much. So once you're in that position, like, you gambled, right? And you made the right play. And, like, then you kind of threw it away, essentially. So at that point, I would just be like, I'm flanking. Don't peek, let me get this kill, and then start fighting. Because that's how you're going to win that round. Okay, so, let's see, it's just another saving round. I don't think anything special is going to happen. So you're going to heavy connector. They're just going for a 4-1. Let's see. They get the kill short. Okay. Nothing special. So let me see the money here. This is a very big round. So it's kind of like a big pressure round. Let's see how you guys react. There's 2 going there. It's just like not the easiest thing to do, but it's very important to like play off your teammate at A. This looks like they just take a quick B, and this is very hard. This is a hard spot to be in. If you were like in connector a little bit longer, I would say just like try to make a play short, but in this case you were kind of already out, so you couldn't really flank or anything. I would say at this point you just gotta save. You guys rotated. It took you like 15 seconds to rotate fully. You guys have 1 kit, but it's a very high pressure round, so you kind of, need those guns. So you guys are broke again, pistol armor. I have a feeling you win this. I don't know why, CSGO. But, I don't know. I don't like going into connector on CT side unless, let's say it's like the rotator, the AB rotator, whatever, then he can go connector and kind of like he's allowed to die there. But right now it kind of puts like the A player on the bad side. I mean, not this round obviously, it's like eco, but so not a big deal. Okay, you got a couple kills. Actually, you might win this round. Just gonna fast forward it because you're dead already, obviously. Okay, so they do end up getting the round. This is a kind of scary place to be. Alright, good night. Yeah, it's 7. Yeah. Okay, so sorry about that. Alright, so you do have an office round. I like this a lot better. Let's see how long you stick around for. So they are going up A. They're kind of running it. You get one. This is perfect. Got one and fell back. Just in time. I don't know if you can see. Let me pull up the map here. How they like kind of crunched on bathroom. Like you probably would have died if you stayed maybe like 5 seconds longer. So you guys are in a good spot. You're holding the boost over. Just good awareness, I guess. Opposed to just holding the right side. Not my favorite angle, but because Because if they do jump up, I think wouldn't they be up on like the little patio area, not, you know, like by the fence? Alright, let me see what the other team is doing. I think they're gonna go for like a smoke execute on A. They're gonna actually smoke you off here in a second. So, looks like your teammate does a good job killing those two guys. Right now, I would definitely stop peeking. You don't want to lose that op. Your money's still bad. My god. Jeez, that guy's a little fragger, huh? Okay, so. That guy ended up getting 3, which kind of like crushes your economy in a way. You're going to have 2 FAMASs. No, 1 FAMAS, but not many nades. So let's see. You still have an op though, which is big, so it's a big part for you to do well in this round. It looks like you're going for the pick. Just missed the shot, not a big deal. Your teammate was supporting you as well, I believe, for the peak, so. Okay, and this is a pretty solid angle. Here are pretty much all the information. I think they're just doing their like A bathroom default. I think they're, what it looks like is they're gonna do their smoke execute. The B guy is coming back over up here, so you're still posted on long. This is good. You know they're not there. I think he's gonna smoke you off in a second again. Let's see how you react. You smoke it off actually yourself, which I would not recommend. You held the angle the whole round, and like you didn't see anybody, so you had like a lot of info coming from that, I guess, lane long area. So you guys do a good job. I think I would wait here. I would not peek the single. He's planning on the truck. I would wait for riflers to go out, and I would just post on something. So you do get the kill there. He peeks into you. Looks like the other guy's going to be bathrooms. So let's see what happens this round. Looks like a 1v1. I'm assuming you win this round. So that was a good job. It's a very big round. You guys still have really bad money. I don't recall if you were smoked off bank, which you could have done with how the smokes were set up, is just hold the run up to truck and let your teammate know that you are. Say something like, I'm holding the run up. When I shoot and kill somebody, then you just peek, and then it kind of like messes with the enemy. You're holding the fountain angle. This looks like you guys have done some like work on like, I guess, talking about your setups and stuff like that, which is good. Let's see. Back to this angle, which is fine. They're going for a heavy B, it looks like. So it's your teammate's turn to lock it down. So they got 4 outside, long B. Let's see how you rotate. Okay, so you do molly it. I guess that's fine. But it's more so, I think, important to molly bomb. Not a big deal. Especially if you just came out and you just posted on something. I think that would have been better than like the molly. So your teammate does pull off the 1v2. Big round is... You guys really cannot get any money going. That is rough. So, you got your op back, which is good. They still like have money to buy everyone, which is rough. So technically you guys are winning, but they still have more money than you. Alright. So I would say like feel free to like get more aggressive more often. Oh, so you actually didn't have the op this round. And they're very heavily towards B. I think your teammate flashed you there. That's the only way. So you do a good job of getting info here, and I'm guessing your teammates are calling right now like they're coming B, they're coming B. I would this round, since you have no money or nades, just go push through the back. Especially since it was like extremely quiet, you know? But you do go through short, which is good. Alright, so looks like they're finally gonna save, and you're finally out of that like I don't know, rough pattern of money. You can actually build now. So you do go in connector again. Not terrible. Looks like they run through the smoke, and they do catch you off. Your teammate's kind of locking it down. You guys had the 3A set up, so that round I totally get it. Going connector. You just kind of got gate, I guess. They didn't stop in your molly. So, not a big deal. Yeah, so we're just going to skip this round. I don't think there's any way you guys lose it. Nope. So right now you guys are in a good spot. I think this is going to be the round you lose, because I know it's 16-14. So sorry, spoiler alert. Okay, and you're in connector again. So you guys do have the 3A set up again, essentially. Solo push long A, not a bad thing. Right now, you're fighting that guy. Yeah, you kind of have to fight. You're playing this pretty well. Right now you can't really go up, you can't go down, you can't get out, so it's kind of a tough spot. If the other team plays it well, they're gonna like sandwich you in. Looks like you're looking for that fight connector. Right now they're gonna fly down and sandwich you. So you do get one, which is pretty good, but so that 3 like long A setup or 3A setup that you guys had is like okay. I guess the pushing long is fine too, but it's not a AAA setup where like you should be in connector. Just because technically, yeah, you do have 3A, but the 2A guys aren't like playing to hold the top side of A. They're playing to just like, I guess the long guy is playing to get that like peak and like the early pick, and the other guy is somewhat holding it, but he can't really do much by himself. Okay, nothing to see. I was right, I guess. A little sneaky attempt there, okay. So guys, do have a goodbye. Okay, you do not have any nades, which is not a good thing. You do not need head armor here. I always feel like I need to have at least one smoke. So you guys have the 3A setup going again. I'm not sure what exactly changed, like, for you guys to like start trying all this, but so you are headed back to B. Right now, you're heaven. You look kind of indecisive here. You're kind of not here or there. At least go graffiti or like lower CT here. Heaven is always gonna get smoked off. Usually. If not, then and I think your teammate's kind of like jump spotting short. So So right now you're kind of like not here or there, like you're not bringing much value in this round as you could, I guess. So you kind of are working back to A though, as they're going B. It looks like you do rotate. You don't have nades that help out, so let's see. Guess I have kind of like a retake-ish setup. So you guys are in a 2v4. This is actually rough. Wait, so you guys lost 16-14. I thought you guys won. I'm dumb. Guess that round, I mean, nothing you can really do. They had you mollied off too. That round again kind of goes down with like the whole, like you're kind of unsure exactly like what you should be doing. You kind of just want to be confident. Like, I know you usually probably don't rotate on this map, but you kind of have to, I guess, pick a spot unless you have a reason to rotate. Right now, again, you're kind of like running around all crazy, like, which makes me a little nervous, but. So this little setup may or may not work. I think this is a very outdated position, though. I think, like, when this first, like, updated map came out, Forrest used the spot or something. It had, like, a really nice round. Ever since then, I think it's been kind of. Okay, so you do pull one out. Oh my god, okay. You do get two. Now you're kind of stuck. They have a guy waiting for you in short, and they're kind of waiting for you top connector, too. There's no real right play there. Except maybe to be more like play for info, because they know you're there. There's no point to really walk out. Let's see what happens. So it looks like they go towards B. They don't have bomb at this point. It's right there. Either like you kind of like either swing out there or you swing out here and take the fight. I think I would have swung out short and probably die to this guy. But you gotta go somewhere. Or you're just holding connector, but okay, looks like there is a chance they guys do win their round. Nope. Alright, well, the biggest thing I could probably tell you, to be honest, is like the confidence factor. You do look a good job of like trading, I guess, playing a role, especially in this game. What else could I tell you? I don't know, just play like, be more explosive, you know? Like when you go out on a site, be more confident. Like I know it can, like when it's close, it can be like a little nerve-wracking, but I just gotta go out there and like, I don't know, pretend you have as many lives as you like, you know? Just play how you would any other game, and you'll be good. Looks like you're doing pretty good this season. Let me see. Okay, you guys, not doing too bad. You guys do look like a newer main team, I would say. But yeah, you'll be good. Just work on like the confidence thing. Just like that'll mostly come with time, I would say. And like, don't be afraid to like go out and get those picks, you know. Just be more aggressive. That's all I got for you. And everything else that was said. But alright, thank you guys for watching. Have a good night/day.